hit the United States, including some hurricanes that have been mentioned in the previous list. Galveston Hurricane, 1900. Full name: 1900 Galveston Hurricane. Features: recognized as the strongest hurricane ever to make landfall in the continental United States. It winds up to 145 miles per hour, 235 km per hour, and causing approximately 8,000 to 12,000 deaths. Main impact: Galveston, Texas. Hurricane Katrina, 2005. Full name: 2005 Hurricane Katrina. Features: Katrina is one of the strongest and deadliest hurricanes in U.S. history, causing economic damage of up to $125 billion. The strongest hurricane to ever make landfall in Texas, causing severe flooding and billions of dollars in damage in Houston and surrounding areas. Main impact: Texas. Hurricane Andrew, 1992. Full name: 1992 Hurricane Andrew. Features: Andrew is one of the strongest hurricanes to ever hit Florida, causing economic damage of up to $27 billion and over 65 deaths. Main impact: Florida, Louisiana. Hurricane Sandy, 2012. Full name: 2012 Hurricane Sandy. Features: Sandy is one of the largest hurricanes to hit the eastern United States, causing floods, power outages, and economic damage of up to $75 billion. Main impact: New Jersey, New York, Connecticut. Hurricane Ike, 2008. Full name: 2008 Hurricane Ike. Features: Ike is one of the strongest hurricanes to hit Texas, causing economic damage of up to $38 billion and nearly a week of power outages. Main impact: Texas, Louisiana. Hurricane Rita, 2005. Full name: 2005 Hurricane Rita. Features: Rita is one of the strongest hurricanes to hit Texas, causing floods and displacing millions of evacuees. Main impact: Texas, Louisiana. Hurricane Camille, 1969. Full name: 1969 Hurricane Camille. Features: Camille is one of the strongest hurricanes to ever hit the continental United States, causing over 256 deaths and economic damage of up to $1.42 billion. Main impact: Mississippi, Louisiana. Hurricane Maria, 2017. Full name: 2017 Hurricane Maria. Features: Maria is one of the strongest hurricanes to ever hit Puerto Rico, causing severe damage with over 3,000 deaths and economic damage of up to $91.61 billion. Main impact: Puerto Rico, Florida. Hurricane Harvey, 2019. Full name: 2019 Hurricane Harvey. Features: Harvey in 2019 caused heavy rains and severe flooding in Texas and Louisiana, with economic damage of up to $125 billion and at least 68 deaths. Main impact: Texas, Louisiana. Hurricane Maria, 2005. Full name: 2005 Hurricane Maria. Features: Maria is one of the strongest hurricanes to hit Florida, causing severe damage with hundreds of deaths and significant economic losses. Main impact: Florida. Hurricane Michael, 2018. Full name: 2018 Hurricane Michael. Features: Michael is one of the strongest hurricanes to hit the Florida Panhandle, causing economic damage of up to $25 billion. Hurricane Irma, 2017. Full name: Hurricane Irma 2017. Characteristics: Irma was one of the strongest storms ever recorded in Atlantic history, causing economic damage of up to $77 billion and more than 130 deaths. Main places of influence: Florida, Cuba, Caribbean. Hurricane Florence, 2018. Full name: Hurricane Florence 2018. Characteristics: Florence is one of the strongest storms to ever hit North Carolina, causing severe flooding and major economic damage. Main places of influence: North Carolina, South Carolina, Virginia. Hurricane Laura, 2020. Full name: Hurricane Laura 2020. Characteristics: Laura was one of the strongest storms ever to hit Louisiana, causing economic damage of up to $19 billion and at least 42 deaths. Main places of influence: Louisiana, Texas. 16 Storm Ivan, 2004. Full name: Hurricane Ivan 2004. Characteristics: Ivan is one of the strongest storms to ever hit the state of Florida, causing economic damage of up to $27 billion and more than 120 deaths. Main places of influence: Florida, Alabama. 17 Hurricane Hugo, 1989. Full name: Storm Hugo 1989. Characteristics: Hugo was one of the strongest storms to ever hit South Carolina, causing up to $10 billion in economic damage and more than 100 deaths. Main places of influence: South Carolina, North Carolina. 18 Hurricane Isabel, 2003. Full name: Hurricane Isabel 2003. Characteristics: Isabel was one of the strongest storms ever to hit North Carolina, causing economic damage of up to $5.5 billion and more than 50 deaths. Main places of influence: North Carolina, Virginia. 19 Hurricane Dorian, 2019. Full name: Hurricane Dorian 2019. Characteristics: Dorian was one of the strongest storms ever recorded in the Bahamas, causing major economic damage and more than 70 deaths. Main place of influence: Bahamas, Florida. 20 Storm Charlie, 2004. Full name: Hurricane Charlie 2004. Characteristics: Charlie was one of the strongest storms to ever hit the state of Florida, causing economic damage of up to $16 billion and more than 15 deaths. Main place of influence: Florida. These storms all cause serious consequences for America's communities and economy, and their consequences often last for many years. Continuing today's video are the 10 strongest flash floods in the United States. Johnstown Flash Flood, 1889. The flash flood occurred on May 31, 1889 in Johnstown, Pennsylvania, when the South Fork Lake Dam failed, causing a massive flash flood. Some 2,209 people died and more than $300 million in economic losses were recorded. Flash flood in Houston, 2001. This flash flood occurred in June 2001 in Houston, Texas, causing $5 billion in economic damage and at least 22 deaths. Flash flood in Colorado, 1976. Feature: Flash flood in Big Thompson Canyon, Colorado, on July 31, 1976, when sudden rain caused flash floods, killing 144 people and causing $35 million in economic losses. Oso Flash Flood, 2014. Flash flooding in Oso, Washington, in March 2014, when a strip of land slid, killed 43 people and caused $10 million in economic losses. Flash flood in Rapid City, 1972. The flash flood in Rapid City, South Dakota, in June 1972, when heavy rain caused flash flooding, killed 238 people and caused $160 million in economic losses. Flash flood in New Orleans, 2005. The flash flood that occurred in New Orleans, Louisiana, due to Hurricane Katrina in 2005, caused $125 billion in economic losses and hundreds of deaths. Flash flood in California, 1938. This flash flood occurred in Los Angeles, California, in March 1938, when heavy rain combined with the collapse of the Baldwin Hills Dam, killing 115 people and causing $38 million in economic losses. Flash flood in St. Francis Dam, 1928. This flash flood occurred in St. Francis Dam, California, in March 1928, when the St. Francis Dam collapsed, killing an estimated 600 to 800 people and causing economic losses of up to $13 million. Big Thompson Canyon Flash Flood, 1976. This flash flood occurred in Big Thompson Canyon, Colorado, in July 1976, when a heavy rain caused flash flooding, killing 144 people and causing $35 million in economic losses. Flash flood in Johnstown, 1936. This flash flood occurred in March 1936 in Johnstown, Pennsylvania, when a major flood hit the area, causing economic losses of up to $23 million and the loss of 20 lives.